In the tray. The sky is beautiful. No more demons.
Water in the fire of warmth.
The rocks for the cosmetics.
Wind of the air.
The lemonade from the stand has been sold.
Help from the above.
Pneumatic in the Tokyo.
Clouds in the sky.
Sponge under the sea.
Angels in heaven.
Summer in the vacation.
Do you have any ideas?
Magic from the unknown.
Find water bubble. Fire ahead. Taking care of the area.
Rock for the tools.
Breeze for the summer. Lightning discovered electricity.
Enemy forgiven.
Heat
At the playground.
living in the house.
Blood in the donation.
You can't eat the brown parts of this banana.
Xbox in the console.
PlayStation in the console.
Sane person in the fortune machine.
Physical in the ascent.
Reflection from the moon.
Paradise on the heaven.
Doctor-assisted procedure.
Gospels in the church.
Observe in the imaginary.
Milky Way in the galaxy.
Free in the land.
I'm on my way.
Gold in the diamond. Apples in the bush.
Infinite possibilities.
Every man for himself.
Ice in the landers.
Rings on the Saturn. Adventure awaits.
Punch in a blender.
Belonging from the sandwich.
Laying on the lush.
You've been given a promotion.
Check it out.
Man standing.
Cat in the cupboard. Mama in a box.
You are the only person living. Well met.
Living to tell the tale.
Ascension counted. Meaning of your life.
Dogs in the park.
Pigeons in the planet.
Vine in the sauce.
Wishes do come true.
Happy days in life.
Wood on the steel.
Happiness in my face.
Walk straight towards the door.
Ice in the snow.
Soup in a can.
One is a number.
Football in the hands.
Computer wins.
Bombers on the way.
Agent at your service.
Tsunami on the horizon.
Cookie in the jar.
The slice of life.
Chip on the river.
Ducks from the pond.
Sharks in the ocean.
Chicory on the edge.
Rats in the sea.
Games on the PlayStation.
Memes on the internet.
Man on the plank.
Kitty on the sofa.
Winner at the finish line.
Space on the ship.
Water on the hill.
Water in the beach.
Business in the melon.
Mountain on the ocean.
Stereo in the madness.
Time to get some rare items.
Steam in the engine. Applause in the crowd.
Let's get some action.
Permission advised.
Basket from the trees.
Fire in the hole.
Trees in the forest. Rice on the grill.
Cat in the cupboard.
Cold in the forest.
Acid through the wall.
I've got the time.
Weather predicted.
Base off to the base.
Monster in your walls. Coins for sale.
Bids from the device.
Acid in the factory.
Area confirmed.
Eggs in the basket.
Pickle in the jar.
Time. There's a waste. Fear in the zone.
Flower in the plains.
Space in the music. Power in the trip.
Unable to confirm area.
1.5 is a decimal.
Files on the PC. Energy in the area.
News of the lands.
Rain in the face.
Rock on the ground.
The neighbor next door.
Stone on the table. As a letter.
Defender of the innocent. Air in the sky.
Pollen through the nose.
Squish of the mallow.
Wind from the landscape. Man in the bunker.
Clutter in the funk.
Player beware. 2 is a number.
Fly in my home. Broth in the soup.
Roast from the barbecue. Hexagon in the force.
Electro in the dynamics.
Nature on the tree.
Lava my mouth. 2.25 is a decimal.
Magma in the building.
2.5 is a decimal. Lemonade at the stand.
Auroras in the sky.
Pressure in the volcano.
Aura in the valley.
Platinum in the adventure.
Fan on the ceiling. Burger from the McDonald's.
Sand on the beach!
And you're in my face.
Lava in the volcano.
Sea on the mountain.
Angle in the ship.
Corruption on the road.
Dance of the land. Spiders in my mouth.
Glitch in the matrix.
I hate injuries.
Dark by the light.
Illegals in my yard.
I'm gonna eat this grass.
Blast from the process.
Sword.
Twiddlesimer is a SMF mod.
Meat Man in a Hole. Aliens from Rio de Janeiro.
size of the organs.
Site not found.
Stone in your lungs. Challenge found. Lollipop on a stick. Chocolate in your factory. Blood under the soil.
Missile in your position.
Gas from the smoke.
Slime in the tub.
the maestro.
Name on the tag.
2.75 is a decimal.
Has been in the hotel.
Sinking in quicksand. Disobedience found.
This and the Remy.
The power of suggestion.
Feet.
Food.
Pizza in the box.
Pine cones from the tree.
Snow on the mountain.
3 is the number.
Robots at the gate.
The watered down soda.
Horrors are in store.
Uranium infesting the area.
Thunderstorm in the forest.
Luck is a curse.
Lightning on the road. Tears in the face. Enemy remaining.
Arms are enough guns.
Bees in the hive.
Horntail in the cave.
Bomb in position.
Heat
At the basement.
Death in the belly.
Dominating humiliation.
Zogu in the text.
Slaughter in the house.
Magma in the mound.
Blood in the bath.
Finality in the wave.
Spider on my face.
Justice through the blade.
Research of the Oganesson. Skeletons in the nether. Eat the bland paradise banana. Marshmallows roasted near the campfire. Nitrogen in the air.
Knives in the oven.
Virus in the system.
Cave of the Scarlet Sky.
Light from the sun.
Digital in the descent.
Void for the abyss.
ruby of the gods.
Riches to rags.
Never-ending consequences.
It's too dangerous.
It's just ham! Blood on my suit. Water for Alex, creator!
Just for the few.
No fire condiment!
Taco from the hell. Pollution in the air.
Area will be illuminated.
Pieces in the puzzle.
Boulder from the landslide. Everything above the land.
Flower in the street.
Sanity depleted.
Level buffed.
My roast is ruined!
Voice recordings in the studio.
Smash at the keyboard!
Button the stop.
The world of the dead. 5 is a number. Drink of my vengeance. Souls for the feast. Keeper of the damned. Fear in your eyes. Hellfire to all mankind. Call of the void.
I rejoin the shadows. From the grave we rise.
Pause in the freedom.
Air detected. Unable to detect air.
System failure.
Code missing and pressurized.
Earth observed. Unable to observe Earth.
Cipher lost.
Just phasing through.
Rain rocket. Ice in the freezer.
Clips of the movie.
Abandon ship.
Speed in the race.
Battle for extra time.
Light by the darkness.
Flat in the line.
Leaves on the tree. I've soiled my pants.
Candies in the warehouse.
Regrets to the fullest.
Portal to Dreamland.
Wall spotted.
Leaf on the grass.
Shine started.
Rock on the beach. Beef by a combine.
Passion in the air.
Seagull on the slide.
I am not your bro.
Mistakes in the video.
Tutorial in the game.
Guy from the math problems.
Life is hard.
The story never ends.
Oh my goodness.
Love in the family.
Danger in this room.
Darkness in the dungeon.
Noise in the forest.
Light from Mars.
Heat in the desert.
TF with the 1.
Surfers at the beach. Theorists of the game.
Air in the clouds. Wind in the ocean.
Light from the moon. Fish in the river.
Silence in the desert.
Flower on the grass.
Thunder in the sky.
Storm in the ocean.
Heat from the sun.
Silence in space.
Computer in the office.
The free land has been demolished. The gold and the diamond have been smashed into pieces. Your adventure begins now. Poison in the sandwich! Brave the unknown. Unable to stand, man.
No one has ever lived to tell the tale.
The cookie in the jar has been expired. Sharks eating your face. Water from the unknown. The magic is unknown. Fire burning the earth. The track of time is off. Darkness during the eclipse. Area destroyed. Boulder breaking the ground. Wind blowing this man away.
Look out, these poison foreign.
Anger the control power to.
6 is a number. Kevin to hell. You sure Spanish dolphin in the pool. The noise home alone.
Birds on the power line.
Mob cancelled. The banana is all brown.
The virus has took over the system.
How dare the thief steal the tsunami from the horizon?
The internet's memes are gone. We need to find them.
I want to find the man with the plank.
The water from the hill is missing.
We lost the stereo from the madness. Let's go find it.
Someone stole the fire from the hole.
The acid from the wall is gone.
The monster from your walls has been stolen. Find the thief now.
Find the area confirmer.
Where's the rock? Where's the rock?
The thief will regret this for stealing the wind from the landscape.
We can't find the lightning for the road.
We lost the remaining enemy.
Where are the kids from the basement? We lost the slaughter from the house. We still haven't found the blood for the bath.
The cave from the Scarlet Sky was stolen.
Sorry, the air detector is missing. Please find it and try again.
The shadows from the grave is missing.
Air detected.
The shadows from the grave.
House in the freedom.
Clouds in the sky.
Adventure awaits! What is the number? Computer wins. Bombers on the way. Agents at your service. Tsunami on the horizon. Memes on the internet.
Bad dog, the black.
Water on the hill.
Magic from the unknown.
Fire in the hall.
Light by the darkness.
Area confirmed.
Energy in the area. Rain in the face.
Rock on the ground.
Air.
Wind from the landscape.
Electro in the dynamics. Nature on the tree.
Lava in my house.
Boron in the valley.
Oh, yes, now red.
Anger in my face.
Lava in the volcano.
See on the mountain.
Lightning on the road.
Enemy remaining.
Kids at the basement. Slaughter in the house. Blood in the bath.
Oxygen. No.
Mounted in the lake. Flame in the crater.
Position firm.
Cloud on the deck.
Freeze from the panorama.
Thunder striking the street. One rival is left.
Children.
My
Basement.
murder inside the hole.
Hands in the breast to me.
Fire on the hill. Water in the hole.
Confirmed area.
On the ground.
And
From the landscape.
Stolen.
On the beach.
Heat on the road. Lightning.